welcome to my channel. So today I am going to show you how I created this nail design using a soft full tip gel kit, or soft gel full tip kit. You will see. I'm not sure exactly what the technical name is, but I got it off of Amazon at a really good price, and I thought it would be a great starter. I didn't want to go ahead and invest in like the more expensive brands till I knew this was something that I really wanted to use. And honestly, this turned out so good, I don't even think I need to try the expensive brand. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. If this worked out so well, what's the point of spending extra cash? So I went on Amazon and came across this Gelike EC kit. It was very affordable. The reviews were great, and I said, okay, I'm gonna try it out. Now, because it was affordable, they skimped out in some areas. As in the gel tips, you don't get that many, and they come on this little stick that you're gonna pull off, although it'd be very nice if it came in a case and they were organized by numbers. But like I said, you get what you pay for. And they still came out nice. And there's no like primer or dehydrator, but I personally never even purchased those. I always use 91% rubbing alcohol. It removes dirt, oil, disinfects, and dries fast. So I'm just like, if it's working, then why should I pay money for a primer if it's working the way that I'm doing it now? That's just how I am. Like, if I don't see the need to spend the extra coin, then I will not spend the extra coin. Okay, so this is the nail lamp that came with it, and I'm just surprised. I mean, for the price that I paid for this, I don't remember how much I paid for this. I'm actually gonna look it up now. But for the price that I paid for this, I'm surprised it even came with the lamp. I would think the lamp cost that much on its own, but it came with the lamp, and again, you get what you pay for. The cord is so short, and that's the length of it right there. And obviously you have to like provide your own outlet piece, so I had to like unplug something else, and I used my own USB cord for my vanity light. But that's okay. It's still good quality. Like, look, like, it's not flimsy. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break. It has a power button, and it turns off after a minute on its own, which I love, because you can sit there and you're like, has it been long enough? Yeah, so I like that. Now, this is the part that I don't like. You can see that these are pre-etched on top of that. That little frosted or ashy looking part, they pre-etched it. I have attempted to do nails, a set of nails similar to this, but I didn't buy a kit. I just bought the nail tips, the full tips, and they popped off. And come to find out, you should etch the inside by buffing the shine away. Like right now, I'm buffing the shine off the top so that my gel polish can stick better and last longer. It doesn't peel off because the surface is so smooth. So that's the same idea with the inside. Now, I don't know why they don't start etching the outside too. That'd be nice too, but hey, whatever. I'm also filing the little tip at the top there from when you break it off the little stick that it comes on. But, you know, whatever saves me some dust. And honestly, I'm going to use this nail stand that I also got from Amazon. And I like that as well. I will link the kit and the nail stand and a few other things down below in the description box. So make sure you check that out. I liked it because I love nail art. I love abstract art. And I'm always trying to do abstract art on myself, on my nails. And sometimes I don't like the finished product, but I'm just like, I know I can draw lines. Like, stop playing with me. I know I can draw lines, and it's difficult to do it myself. So I'm like, well, let me try doing it on a nail stand and then putting on myself. And I necessarily don't want press-ons because I want something more durable. I don't want to do my nail every 3 days, every week. I want to do my nails every 2 weeks. If I could push it to 3, I will. But because it takes time. I just don't want to do that every 3 days or a week. And then with press-ons, you always have to keep glue on you, on your purse, wherever you go, because you can lose a nail at any moment, any time. After washing your hair, after washing your hands, it's like I don't need to be at work and I'm typing and my nail pops off. Like, I really don't need that type of anxiety. So I was really hoping these worked, and they did. And I have a 2-week update at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that and you'll see how much I like it with video. But yeah, so right now I'm doing this natural pink jelly color, and I'm gonna do 2 coats and cure in between. I would do a solid color, but this is my first time using this product, so I don't know if the more opaque it is it harder to adhere to the nail, because technically you're supposed to apply these with, well, at least the directions, it doesn't even say outright, but on the directions it's applied clear with no product on it. So I'm not sure if I put solid colors, will that have some interference with the adhesion, you know what I'm trying to say, right? I hope you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so I did 2 coats of that, cured 1 minute in between each. And this is me adding on the 2nd coat. And while I do that, I'm gonna go onto Amazon and see how much I paid for this kit. And if it's on sale, I hope I can see that. So this is me getting my dish ready with my colors to do some nail design. Ignore that glitter. I try to incorporate in the design, and I don't know what is going on. I'm gonna have to reset my phone. But anyways, you know what? I'm just gonna link it below, and the price will be there because I think I even got it on sale. So I don't know. And I had to restart my phone because it's doing some funny business. Anyways, we're moving on. This is, what am I doing now? I actually didn't even know what I was doing. I just knew I wanted French tip. Like I said, I wanted to make sure that the base is going to adhere to my nails, so I didn't want to use any opaque colors. So I knew all the colors were going to be at the top of the nail in some form or fashion. And I knew what colors I wanted to use. Now as for design, I don't know, I was kind of winging it. And I also like the stand because I can do the nails, lay them out, and I can see how cohesive the design is. I can see what's missing what might have too much of what. So I like that, instead of working like on my left pinky then my right pinky, or working with my left hand and my right hand. I don't know. This is so much easier. Like, this is going to be my method going forward. I will even try the Femi Beauty method or the Lazy Girl method, which I pretty much feel like it's the same. But using the Extend Gel underneath, because Extend Gel it comes in opaque colors and you can cure it all the way through. So it should work. And then you can still do your designs on the inside, like as the first layer, and then put your Extend Gel on the top. That way you don't really have to, all you gotta do is add a top coat once you adhere the nail. But yeah, I'm excited. There's like, the possibilities are endless. I can get these in different shapes. The amount of dust I had to clean up was barely. So yeah, and then because I'm not doing this on myself, it's so much easier to do the line art. As you can see, that I did this maybe in an hour and a half, the design, the putting on, and maybe I could have done it in an hour because obviously I'm filming, so making sure I'm always in making sure that like I'm actually painting and you can see it, and also the cleanup. I try to clean as I go sometimes because as I'm working, I'll notice like, okay, it's a little too cluttered. I'm not using this. Let me put this away. But yeah, this would have took way longer had I did acrylics. And even if I went to the nail salon to get my acrylics done, which I prefer to do it that way because, like I said, less dust and it's faster because they do it day in and day out. They just do it in 30 minutes. They're done. And but doing line art myself would have took forever. I would have had to have a brush on standby for cleaning up the lines, and ooh, my right hand would have came out a little wonky because I'm right-handed. But now like every nail is perfection. Yeah, so right now here I'm gonna just add some designs. I didn't like that it was just oblong shapes. Maybe if I did like the tips all the same color and just did shapes like that, I would have been okay with it, but it needed a little something more. So I just went in with some lines, and it made it made it look more abstract as well. And yeah, I like to cure the other set of nails in the lamp while I work on the nail art and the other nail. So everything, I felt very secure about everything being cured, which means it's gonna last longer. Okay, so I'm on Amazon now. And remember, I'm going to put this link below. 1,018 people have already purchased this. It has 4.5 stars. It comes with 240 pieces of almond and coffin shape. It comes with, well, I showed you what it came with. But you can also get different types of kits with different lengths of the nail and shape of the nails. And right now, I'm looking at it. Right now, it is $13.59. Was $19.99. I'm telling you, I can't believe this is so cheap. Like when you see the end results and the fact that it lasted as long as it did, I'm just like, wow. Wow. And then a part of me is like, wow, if this is so good, then what about the more expensive ones? Like, this is so good, I don't feel the need to buy the expensive one, but it's also so good, it's just like, what if I bought the expensive one? Like, is this really good? So, I don't know. I might try the expensive one. Like, am I missing out on something that I don't even know about? Like, I don't know. But I'll also be very devastated if I spent like $100 on a higher end kit and it performs just the same or not as well. So I don't know, like that's why on all my videos I mostly use, for the most part, Beetles gel polish because I have no complaints about it and the price is right. So I'm like, why would I go and venture off and try a different brand for something that's going to work similar or pay more? And I just don't feel the need. But then it's one of those things like, well, I haven't tried the higher end brand, so do I know what I'm missing out on? Now, when it comes to gel polish, I am so content with Beetles that I'm not even gonna play with it. And I have so many colors in Beetles, like, and it's unnecessary because with gel polish you can mix colors too. So I have so many colors, it would just be pointless for me to even venture out and try a different one. I say this now, but I also like to buy stuff. So I also might come out with a different video of me actually trying a different brand. But no, I'm very content with Beetles right now. There's just really no point. Even when you go to the nail salon, like, they either have OPI, they have a brand that they like and stick to, and that's good. And also, like, certain brands, they act differently. When I mean act differently, like, I've noticed with certain top coats, like, you know, they might say no wipe, but you still want to wipe. Some you don't want to touch or do anything with your hands for the first 5 minutes. Like, you gotta let the gel cool down immediately, or else it'll just cure funky because the heat lamp heats it up. And some, like, you could just touch your phone right away or whatever. But it's, yeah, like, not every product is meant to be used the same exact way, even though they do the same thing. But yeah, so here I'm adding these nail art stickers, also from Amazon, also will be in the description box. And if you've seen some of my other nail art videos, you know I was trying to switch it up, it wasn't working. But anyways, you know that I love nail art stickers that come on the clear plastic thing like that, because I can hold it up to the nail and see what it looks like or make my decision. Because some nail art stickers are so sensitive. Once you put it on the nail and you try to lift it, it might rip, or you gotta scrape at the nail to remove it. And you can just avoid that just by holding up the plastic sheet and just seeing a little preview. I thoroughly enjoy that. So yeah, this nail stand also, like, I liked it. It was very useful. I just wish the magnet was a little bit stronger. It did the job, but I wish it was a little bit stronger, because that's why you'll see me, the nails are dry, but like I'm gingerly holding and putting things back, because like you can knock down other nails. And then the clay putty, it worked, but I just need to figure out how to wrap it around better. All right, here I'm showing you how I prep my thumb. I'm not going to show you every nail because it's all the same. I push back my cuticle with my cuticle pusher, and then I use my cuticle nipper. I wanted my nails short. I didn't want any of the white parts because I knew that my nails were going to be transparent and see-through, and I just think it looks better like that. And I'm using my cuticle nipper to get all the dry skin off. Now it looks like I'm being rough. I'm really not. Like, you can see I slow down to get the tip right where you see the white stuff, and then once I feel like, okay, I don't feel it tugging on my skin, then I just pull it off immediately. But if this is scary, you don't feel comfortable doing this, you can also just use a nail filer. Also, at the end of the cuticle pusher, mine specifically has a cuticle scraper, so you could just take the little scraping side sideways and just scrape it off. And they also sell pumices, like little tiny pumice stones you can just use as a cuticle scraper, and you don't have to like push it back or any with a cuticle. Ooh, girl, you don't have to push it back with a cuticle pusher. You could just scrape it off with the pumice. And then I buffed it, make sure there's no shine. And that's a soft buffing block that I got from Sally's. And then inside, even though these are pre-edged inside, I got a little gel polish in the process. Going forward, I will make sure that that is cleaned up before curing, because you can see through it when it did cure. Like, it just looked more solid than the rest of the parts of the nails. Like, it didn't look good, so I had to sand that down. But I did use this system again after this, and I made sure I was more neat with the gel polish, and I didn't etch inside because I wanted to see if the pre-etching actually helped with adhering the nails. And yeah, the pre-etching does help. It is just less dust for you to create. I'm using this 6-in-1 I don't know why it says 6-in-1, but 6-in-1 gel glue as a base coat to protect my nails. And also it dried really sticky, so it also helps with adhesion, like between the nail and your nail, you know what I mean? So now I'm gonna apply this, and I'm using a generous amount, not too much. I don't really know how to explain it. You're just gonna have to gauge it through practice. And then from the base up, I lay it down to avoid bubbles, the same you would do for like press on nails. And you see there's like no glue oozing out here, but I did wait 10 seconds, then add more pressure, and then glue would ooze out in that process. So I had to go through and lightly file because I didn't want to get rid of any polished colors. I could have also just put the nail polish on the inside and cured it from the inside and not the top, and that way when I file, the color doesn't get disturbed. I might try that again. Like, the possibilities with this is so endless. Crazy. But yeah, I just went through and filed it. Then I prefer to use my top coat with the nail on, because I can seal the side so that water doesn't go through, and also it looks less press on-y. It kind of transitions your natural nail into the nail better. And I already added my gem glue. I'm not even going to highlight this gem glue. It is by Beetles. But I'm not going to highlight it because I had to mix it with polygel, clear polygel, in order for it to get to the consistency I like. And I just wouldn't recommend it. I am thinking about either getting Poochie's Nails gem glue or McCart's gem glue. I want to try them out. But yeah, once that's all cured, and I use the IBD gel top coat because it's nice and thick and it's pretty good. Cured that for 2 minutes and then let it cool down. And then I put on some, this is not quote unquote cuticle oil, it's a multi-purpose oil, and I love it. It smells so good. I will link that below as well. Like, I'm telling y'all, I use this on my hair. For shine, I use it as hair perfume. I'll mix it into my lotions when I want to just ante up the smell a little bit. And I use it as cuticle oil. So in the beginning, I forgot to mention, I might have tossed it with the instructions. But it came with this measurement card, and I like the measurements that I like so far. So I went back later and looked at the numbers on the tip and filled that out. Now, the 6-in-1 labeling was really bothering me. I'm like, what is 6-in-1? Like, what is the 6 things that you do? Like, I can think of base gel, possibly top coat, even though it dries really sticky. Nail glue, obviously. I'm just like, what else? What is the 6-in-1? I'm not understanding. So I'm like looking at the package. Yeah, it doesn't say. It doesn't say. And then there was this little sheet inside. I opened that up to see what are the 6-in-1. Like, what else can I use this for? You know what? It adhered the nails so well. Maybe I could use it as gem glue. Anyways, this is the finished product, the finished look. And doesn't it look like I sat in someone's chair and they just slayed my nails? beautiful. This is my 2-week update. Well, actually, it's been 17 days. I could have pushed it maybe a little bit longer. So I had to remove the gems off my index finger, even though 2 were missing on both index finger and a gem was missing off of my left pinky. I had to remove it because I had to braid someone's hair and I need those 2 fingers. I didn't like the way the braids were coming out when they were long, so I knew I was going to take them out that same day, so I didn't mind. But yeah, otherwise, the only thing is some of the stickers started lifting, but honestly, and then it was turning yellow. I could have just used some nail polish remover to clean them up. But I washed dishes, I washed my hair, my mom's hair, my niece's hair, and like I do everything with my hands. I cook, I clean, like, and they're still intact. And I'm showing here, there's no lifting. The only thing I could have done differently was not put it so close to my cuticle, because you could see it when it grew out. It kind of raised a little, but like you can see here, I'm really pushing hard. You can see my thumb indent. There is no lifting. And another thing is, like, all the nails are not the same length. My thumb was actually longer than my index finger. I kind of wish I didn't cut it before this, but the order I had to do things was just not working out for me. But yeah, like you see my index, I feel like I put it too close to my cuticle or my skin, so I gotta be more careful when I cure it in the lamp to make sure like the nail is sitting exactly where I want it to. If you like this video, I ask that you please like, comment, subscribe. If you like this video, I know you like more content like this, and enjoy watching other videos. Thank you. Bye.